So I've kind of recorded this video already. Started playing a game called Apple Night, and I'm actually really liking it. So it's a side-scrolling action adventure. She's kind of hot. It's a side-scrolling action adventure where you pretty much collect apples and jewels and stuff, and there's hidden chests and just a lot of action. And it's a side-scrolling game, and I'm a big fan of the RPG genre. Played a lot of RPGs, but I'm big of retro games, but I'm kind of tired of all the old retro games right now. And I kind of want to look out there to what's current. Excuse me, I got a cold. And I think that App Store is like a good place to start. Recently, I just got done playing Pokemon Crystal, which I've beaten a handful of times. Dragon Quest, or Dragon Warrior, the first one, for the NES, Nintendo. Super Mario Bros. 3, Kirby's Adventure, Street Fighter 2, Top Gear. But I did actually beat a game recently for the first time. I'd never played it before. Me and my brother were playing it at the same time. It was Breath of Fire 1 for Super Nintendo. And it's phenomenal. If you have never played that, I highly recommend it. It is awesome. I beat it in about a week. It had a good storyline. The characters were great. The battles weren't too bad. The bosses weren't too hard. The final boss took a while, but it was beatable. I highly, highly recommend Breath of Fire 1. It's awesome. But I'm just kind of tired of all the retro games. And I've beaten more recent games like... let me think. I played Dragon Quest Heroes 1 and 2, Dying Light, The Last of Us, Resident Evil 7, right? The first person one just came out. That was actually kind of short. It's one of those, kind of like Sonic the Hedgehog. That's what I was trying to think. This kind of reminds me of Sonic the Hedgehog, but with a guy with a sword instead. But you see the side scrolling action. Kind of like Zelda 2. Now, I beat Zelda 2. It was hard. And it's a game I'll never play again. It was so hard that it was unenjoyable. Shigeru was trying to do that. I forgot. That's going to be advertisement. I'm not worried about that. We're kind of just reviewing this game. I've already given it 4 stars. I already recorded this video, but what happened was the audio was too loud and I couldn't hear myself talking. It was a complete waste. But I'll learn my lesson from now on when I'm recording these app videos that you can hear me. I don't have a headset or a microphone. Also, I'm playing this with my iPega, which I paid $25 for on Amazon, which is not bad for what I can do with it. It's well worth it. You should get one if you need a remote. It's good to get you by until you upgrade. I died somehow. This game I can tell is going to be difficult. Kind of reminds me of Ys, with some Castlevania, some Zelda 2. It plays pretty well. You should feel special. This is the first video that I'm recording with my likeness. I recorded a Mario Brothers video about 2 months ago with my likeness in it. My picture, my face, my handsome mug. And it was like garbage, so I just deleted it. Kind of restarted things. Trying to see what killed me last time. What's the point? What am I trying to do? I mean, I know I got to get from one side of the level to the other. Whoa. You just really got to be observant. So one complaint I will have is that things are kind of small. Oh, another thing I said in my first video I was very stoked about. Those campfires or save points. And I had created an RPG on my RPG Maker on PS1 back in the day. Which pretty much followed like the story of our childhood, of us growing up. And the save points were campfires because that was like our pastime. Like we were always camping out. Like the story started out where the hero was hanging out by the campfire or whatever before the story began. So I thought it was pretty cool. Alright. But for a side-scrolling action game, I kind of like this. You know, it's not my cup of tea. I like role-playing games. You know, like Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest. But I've beaten many role-playing games. From the Tales series to Star Ocean, Final Fantasy, the Legaia. Both the Legaia games. Ooh. Yeah. My favorite RPG would probably be Tales of Symphonia. But Dragon Quest 11 is right behind it. That game was phenomenal. Let me think. Because I beat both Dragon Quest Heroes 2. Those are action RPGs. I've beaten most of the Zelda games. But Tales of Symphonia, that was... had a special place. And Star Ocean 2. That was a great game too. I think we just cleared this level. Yep. Eventually we can start buying stuff. How much gold do I have? Oh, 602. Okay. Let's just carry on. We'll play one more level and wrap this video up. Yeah, I'm just going to start picking random apps. This is my first app, and I'm pretty stoked about it. It's pretty fun. I would definitely keep playing it. I think I've seen this advertised before. Raid Shadow Legends, yeah. I remember most of the YouTube community was advertising that. Alright, let's play one more level here of Apple Knight. Level 5, 3 lives left. Looks like we've got a wizard up here. Yeah, boy. Just try to keep it moving. Oh, there we go. Kind of figured as much. And hey, if somebody sees this video and they got a recommendation for me for a game to check out, let me know. I mean, I play all types of games. I like horror, RPGs, platforms. Oh, that's the quest I completed earlier, right? Yeah, I'm lost. I had no clue. What you call a hack and slash. Didn't mean to do that. Where's my life? Oh, I have hearts right there. I see. Hiding behind my big mug. actually have a heart containers like Zelda. I can dig it. Man, I used to love some Zelda. I stopped at Twilight Princess. I couldn't beat Skyward Sword. I got out of it before I got to the end. It just felt like it was repetitive. So I had to put it down. It was just the same game over again. It really was. And I played parts of Breath of the Wild. And people tell me it's a very good game. So I do want to try to get into it at some point. I know I'm behind the games. You ain't gotta tell me. Ah, okay. Oh, am I dead? One life left. Yeah, this game actually is kind of difficult. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it just upped the difficulty big time on me. Now I can buy the iron sword. Cool. Level completed. Alright, I'm gonna wrap up this video, guys. You should check this game out. Apple Night. I rated it 4 stars. It's pretty fun. I'm gonna check it out with my son later. See you guys in the next video. Farewell, gamers. Tempt not the fates.